Hello again. So I saw this very talented YouTuber paint a seascape with watercolors, and she just did it like boom, bang, bang, boom, bang, bam, bing, bang, bong, bop, bop, bop. She's obviously very talented, very practiced, and I haven't really played with watercolors like at all. I played with gouache. I think I painted with watercolors like once, but I really didn't know what I was doing, and I still don't. So I figured maybe we could just have a practice session today, try and paint like a seascape or something. Um, Here is some water. And then I gotta get a brush. I was thinking we could use this mop brush that I got off of Amazon. And just give it a shot. Now she was like, this is no big deal, we're just doing it. But she did like she just kind of gave her a little outline. It was like that. She drew it like that. And I figured we could try out these Daniel Smith extra fine watercolor sheets that have like little samples of color on there. I accidentally bought this. I thought it was $4. It was $30. So, so yeah, we'll give it a shot. When they rang me up, I was like, $30? Oh, okay. So I believe these are all the colors that you get samples of in this thing. I mean, geez, Louise. That's a lot. Oh, and they give you some gouache, too. Is this the gouache? Oh, here's the gouache. It's kind of cracking a bit. So we have our yellows, oranges, and reds, purples, blues, dark blues, greens, some metallic colors, greens, browns, like earthy colors. And then we have some Payne's gray, blacks, and these like iridescent colors. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. So I think what she did is she put down some blue at the top. And this is going to be a little bit different because I'm not working with the same kind of colors. Like, this is obviously different because there are like little dots on the paper. But let's give it a shot. I think we'll just take a little bit of this blue. Okay, that's not going to work. I definitely like how the mop brush is working. She was very loose with it. Okay, this isn't going exactly how I wanted it to go, but that's fine. I think the thing about these papers is it's hard to pick up a lot of color. And what is going on over there? That does not look like how I want it to look. Yeah, I definitely think that I love the brush. I love how much water it can hold. I'm not used to that. But I don't know that I'm into how little paint I can get off of these sheets. But hey, we're trying, right? New skill sets. I definitely think I would benefit from watching a tutorial instead of just jumping in, but I'm kind of that kind of person, you know? I gotta just jump in. Yeah, this is kind of like, there's this struggle because I can only pick up so much color from these daubs of paint. Okay, what do you think? I think it shows beginner. It's giving beginner. Especially this. Like, what? What is even going on over there? And the way the dark water goes around the island? I don't know. Or whatever this is. I hate it, but also I'm not mad. Considering I really don't know how to paint with watercolor. I think I've heard or it's been said that you should go from dark to light, right? Dark or light to dark, that's what it is. Which is completely counterintuitive to what I'm used to. Is this something you do with watercolors where you just put more color on top of the color? I don't know. What's happening in the middle here? Well, my paper is buckling because it's causing the water to kind of go here and there. Look at this mess. So that's my attempt at watercolor. I'm leaving a light splotch there. I don't know, but maybe should I blend it out? I actually really like this brush. It's super cheap, but I love how much water it holds. I think somebody with more skill in this brush and these paints could do way better than me. So if you're interested, I would encourage you to check these out. Oh, also, yeah, I don't really care for this paper for watercolor. I don't like how much it's buckling. I had read that this notebook could take a lot of water, but I didn't really put a lot of water on the page, in my opinion. Cheap brush, dig it. Watercolors over here. Actually pretty cool. I love how much paint you still have even after using them. We'll have to leave those out to dry. I dried it a little bit with my fan, and there are parts of it that I like where the color kind of does some neat stuff, but then there are other parts. Ugh. So I was hoping we could add some to it, something to make it more palatable. These are the Grabie Acrylic Markers. You need a little shake. I thought maybe we could finesse these lines a bit. There's also this iridescent one. Doesn't have a color. It's so pretty though. Like an olivey yellow. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of starting to think that this notebook is my ugly art notebook. It's funny, there's color on my white, so it kind of made my clouds crazy. I wonder if these will kind of blend with Grabie pens, I mean. Because this, I don't know if I'm into it exactly. It doesn't really seem to be doing anything. kind of liked it without the markers. I feel like the markers look stupid. I wish these were like watercolor pens and you could just kind of like throw some color down with a pen and then do stuff with it. I don't know. Because the paper's buckling, the water is pooling. I don't really like that. I don't like the look that it gives. Because you can't really control what you're doing with your brush if the water, you want it to be here and it rolls down here. You know? Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. It's hideous. I really don't like it. I mean, ugh. Brother, ugh. What is that, brother? I think the part I like the least is the paper because of how it's holding the water. All of it just goes right here. It's like, it can't be interesting if it's all just in one spot. So this is the end result. And yeah, I think my efforts to save it were in vain. I 1,000% think I can do better than this. So I'm definitely going to try again. Let that be the lesson of today's video. Don't be afraid to try again. I do feel like this paper betrayed me. I think I put too much trust that it wouldn't buckle. I feel like the Grabie markers would not have been a mistake had I had a clear vision going in, but I was just like, let me just try and define something without seeing it. So I think the lesson I've really learned today was to be a little bit more intentional with what I'm trying to do. Let things rest a bit before I try and fix it with more brown. What do you guys... I'm just looking right here like, what's happening? This rock is like hanging over the plants. I'm not going to not post this though. I'm not going to hide my failures because that's the whole point of why I made a channel. Not to be a teacher, not to show off how skilled I am, but just to kind of play and learn. Like, I want to learn how to paint with watercolors. Definitely think I could do better. But I have this watercolor life book. Ooh, that's pretty. And maybe we can try something in here next time. This looks good. How do you make it look good? This is not so much. Maybe stay away from the browns and get better paper. Probably won't though. We'll probably use this paper again. I'll just tape it down. Yeah, here's my making ugly art. A landscape. Rocks. We're not going to give up. I think this is something I can figure out and we'll try again for sure. And we'll see you next time. Bye.